Hi Capricorn, welcome to my channel, Ortiz Apple Tree. We're asking Spirit to show you what you need to see. I've already premeditated and shuffled on your cards so they are charged and ready. Whatever energies come out, receive what resonates and leave what does not. First energy we have is the Hanged Man. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, North, South, East, and West. Accurate general messages here at Ortiz Apple Tree. Spirit, show me what I need to see for Capricorn, man and woman. Accurate general messages for Capricorn, please. North, South, East, and West. Woo! We have here the Strength card. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, North, South, East, and West. Accurate general messages. The Hanged Man, Strength card here at Ortiz Apple Tree. We have here Capricorn, the Moon. I'm going to go with these messages we have. The Moon. We have also the Four of Swords. And the Queen of Cups in reverse. Accurate general messages, please, here for Capricorn. Accurate general messages for Capricorn, resonating with the Hangman, Strength, the Moon, Four of Swords, and Queen of Cups in reverse. We have here Heartbreak. Okay. Accurate general messages, please, for Capricorn. We have here My Way, Selfish, Stubborn, Arrogant, Pride, and Ego. All right, let's get into these messages, Capricorn. Again, receive what resonates and leave what does not. These are general messages here at Ortiz Apple Tree. Okay, let's get into it. All right, Capricorn. So we have here the Hanged Man. For some of you, this is an energy where you feel uncertain about someone or connection. There could be a situation that's not making you happy. But you do have the power to release yourself from this person, this energy, and walking away from the situation can change your perspective on it. The Hanged Man is like facing a dilemma, unsure of what path to take. So you may feel things are not turning out the way you planned them. So the next step to take is to look at the situation from a different angle, maybe. Give yourself some time to relax, stop trying to control things and just like let them be. And then the correct course of action becomes clear to you in time. For some of you in a relationship, again, take a step back from the relationship. Look at the options of where you want this relationship to lead. But some of you may hold off on making decisions because you need to give yourself time to think things through. You may need to even like rethink your perceptions of what a relationship should be like, and maybe focus on the positive aspects of the relationship instead of worrying about what it isn't. But something is where you're like, if you find you're truly unhappy with someone, you could be dealing with the possible heartbreaker, and that could be why. So there's an energy where it's a need to walk away from someone that is no longer serving you. It's a need to release yourself from the situation that do not, release yourself from people, from situations that do not make you happy. And it may even involve like releasing old negative relationship patterns as well. If you've been holding on to feelings for an ex, then this is saying, unless you're just waiting for a big heartbreak, it is time to release the past. It is time to release those feelings for an ex. And any rigid preconceptions about an ideal partner, it's time to release it so you can open yourself up to new options around you. I feel like having strength to tame yourself is also important as well. This is a big energy of having self-control and mastering your emotions. I feel like a lot of you have definitely mastered your emotions. And you know what, Capricorn, you have the skills, you have the potential, and just be brave and believe in yourself. You don't need somebody that is selfish. We have someone extremely selfish here. It's their way or the highway. And who has time for energy like that? It's going to keep you unhappy. So I feel like, Capricorn, you have the skills, you have the potential, and just be brave and believe in yourself. And don't let fear of failure or fear of looking foolish hold you back from doing what you want to do and reaching your potential, whether that be in your love life or in your career. For example, if you want a promotion, go for it. If you want to date someone new outside of this heartbreaker, go for it. I feel like some of you could be really good with running your own business, believing in yourself and just making something happen. A lot of impulsive decisions could happen as well when it comes to spending. Be careful what you're spending. But back to love, you know, basically you're looking for someone who you could be a strong couple with. I get it. You're looking for someone you could be close and united with. But if this connection that you're dealing with, whoever it is that is on your mind that you came to this reading to, you know, be interested about, I feel like, you know, you've gone through a lot of emotional upheaval, and I feel like it's time to start getting back on top of things and any problems you faced in the past. It's going to bring you to a point of being very strong and self, and knowing that all you really need in life is a new perspective to release yourself from this energy, because I feel like there's been a lot of secrets. Some of you are not talking to this person right now because of things that you know. Maybe this person's not telling you, but you know, you can actually feel when things are going on behind your back, behind closed doors. And then going back quickly to the Hangman and the Strength, you know, this speaks about interplay between action and surrender. And I feel like the pairing shows you that the strength and courage to persevere through difficulties, because there could be an energy that you could be hurt, you know, heartbroken over someone here that's very selfish. And so let go and live in that present moment to where approach life's challenges in a balanced manner. Again, draw upon your like inner sources, your inner strengths to take difficulties head on. And I feel like if you're encountering any challenges that are beyond your control, again, let go of the situation and move forward. Okay, because strength does come from you know, strength comes not just from taking action, but also from letting go. So it's letting go and moving on with strength, knowing you deserve better, because there's an energy here where it's like there's a lot of secrets. So you're not talking to this person. There's been a lot of things that were really like confusing, very vague. Maybe you had dreams that, you know, Spirit was trying to tell you something about a person. And I feel like a situation or a person in your life is not what they appear to be. Like, look at this person. This is an arrogant, stubborn, selfish person full of pride and ego. Like, they're not who they say they are, really. A lot of people who put pride in front of them have a lot of insecurities that are hidden. And I just feel like Spirit is saying here with this moon energy, trust what your instincts are telling you about this individual, you know, in order to see past their illusion. Pay attention to your dreams, your subconscious energies that could be bringing to your attention something you missed. But this is also letting go of, like I said, fear, letting go of anxieties that may be overwhelming you, having a negative effect on your sleep, having a negative effect on your outlook, your perspective. This person could throw you off in regards to your mood. You could have mood swings. But I feel like for some of you, there's something about a person's behavior that will be exposed, whether that's, like I said, selfish, stubborn, arrogant energies. And I feel like everything on the outside looks fine to people. Like, if you see this person, you know, people be like, oh my god, he's so fine, he's so attractive, or she's so beautiful and attractive, but it's not what it seems, right? The moon energy is like things that are not as perfect as they seem. So there could be a lot of miscommunication in this connection. There could be arguments or disagreements and old issues resurfacing with insecurities, you know? So just stay calm, wait until the facts of the matter become clear, because they will. And I feel like there's a deceit around you. There's deceit. You may be even being conned by this person that you could be dating, or just, you know, someone that you haven't quite let go of yet. And I just feel like be mindful of this person's intentions, Capricorn, because they're not as honorable as they seem. And some of you don't have all the facts about them yet, but over time, the piece of information that you need to have revealed will be revealed. For some of you, you may have like time apart from this person, not talking to them. I think some of you are doing a lot of praying at night in bed when you're alone and thinking about things that have hurt you. You could be praying for healing. You could be praying for forgiveness. You can be praying for deliverance. You could be praying for, you know, signs. And these are the signs that if you feel overwhelmed, if you feel like mental overload, if you feel like a person you're dealing with is, you know, keeping secrets, not really being who they genuinely are, then pay attention to your intuition and, you know, contemplate the situation in a rational way. I feel like leave aside the fears and be logical and plan for the future and find a way forward, because some of you just need that time. You need that time alone. You need introspective. You need rest. Capricorn, you need relaxation and sanctuary. Some of you could have to be hospitalized for like a surgery or something with the Four of Swords energy. But also, this is an energy where you and your partner, you know, have been spending a lot of time apart, and maybe That's necessary because there's some things that, you know, what is done in the dark will come to the light eventually. I just feel like you may think that the both of you need to reconnect, but it's a need to remember why you took a break in the beginning, in the first place. And don't allow fear about being single overwhelm you to jump into a relationship with a heartbreaker. You know, it won't end well. So for some of you, the right person will come into your life when you're not looking for them. You never want to get into a connection just because of fear of being single. You know, be your own company, fall in love with yourself, and be content within. I do feel like with, you know, the Four of Swords, don't let anxiety-related illnesses become exasperated at this time by worrying or, you know, trying to like take control of something that's kind of like out of your control and needing a new perspective on things. And so continue mastering yourself, mastering your emotions, you know, with that strength energy. And I just feel like take some time to relax and reboot. But there's an energy where you're dealing with someone who, you know, compromise is just not a part of their vocabulary. And I just want to make mention as well, there could be a lot of hidden emotions that you have that you're struggling with. And again, it's better to take some time to contemplate, why do you feel this way? Why do you want this type of person? Why are you holding on? If you're holding on to you know, and it's just time to contemplate and meditate on your thoughts and your feelings. Some of you may be feeling anxious or uncertain about your choices. And again, trust your intuition, Capricorn. The answers you're seeking are within. So I feel like withdraw from this energy, from this selfish energy, and take that time for yourself. Allow your mind, your body to reset and recover. For some of you, you're facing some difficult emotions though. And I feel like allow those emotions to surface, and then find that balance and that understanding of it as well. Because we do have here the Queen of Cups in reverse. So some of you are dealing with someone that's very emotionally immature. For some of you, this could be any sign. We have Leo, we have Pisces, we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have all the signs here, okay? And so for some of you, you're dealing with this person and they could be like emotionally immature and insecure, you know, and you're dealing with someone that has a lack of direction and they're kind of like weak. So it's a warning that, you know, this person could actually hurt you, and you don't want to become bitter or vengeful over this person. This could be someone who's very spiteful. This could be someone that you're dealing with that is just very self-centered, you know, and they're disorganized or manipulative. And it's just an energy where this person could be kind of clingy and needy. They could also manipulate you to use you. And so I feel like I want you to take back control of your emotions, like with the Strength card. You master your emotions and don't get pulled into this person's manipulation, because they will burn you out. You know, they will take advantage of your good nature, Capricorn. So this is an energy where you may attract somebody that is a heartbreaker. You may attract somebody that is seeking to take advantage of your vulnerability. So please take that time out to deal with any issues and within yourself. Find that inner balance, master your emotions before you date anyone. And I'm going to give you the signs of a heartbreaker so you can like avoid those, because this person will cause you to feel emotionally unstable. You know, this is someone who is very like one-sided, self-centered, manipulative, and shallow, and they're disloyal. This is someone who is very disloyal, and they're vengeful, they're bitter as well. And so, you know, some of you could be dealing with someone who you know, likes things done their way, and you could like things done your way as well, but you've mastered your emotions, so you're emotionally mature. So you're dealing with someone who's like, they may throw like adult tantrums when they don't get what they want their way. So this is someone who could be a rule breaker, you know, they don't like to go live life by the rules or guidelines set by others. This is someone who, I mean, I feel like for you, Capricorn, you're very independent. You have individuality. And you're very self-determined, and when you want something done your way, you're expressing a desire to do things in a manner that aligns with your personal style, your values, your approach, you know, and it may differ from what this person wants or accepts or is expecting. So I feel like you, Capricorn, are willing to take responsibility for your own actions and decisions. However, when you're dealing with a selfish person, selfish people, they tend to only be good to themselves. And then they're surprised why they are alone. So some of you are dealing with someone who is very selfish, and like I said, they don't know what compromising means. And so this person, I don't want you to rush around trying to make this person happy. I want you to remember to look after your own needs first, Capricorn. This person will burn you out. And keep yourself mastered in regards to your emotions and keep them balanced. And please don't let this person take advantage of you. This person does not know compromising. Compromising is, it encourages an individual to consider other people's perspectives and have empathy. And so when a person is willing to compromise, they demonstrate that willingness to understand you and your needs and your desires, and you're not getting that from this person. So don't give them not 1 minute of time. Don't let them live rent-free in your heart or in your mind. Empathy strengthens relationships, and without it, what happens? The connection is weakened. So it's misunderstanding, it's disconnect, versus when there's compromising and empathy, there's connection, there's understanding. So I feel like some of you are definitely dealing with a heartbreaker, and this, relationships are not designed for selfish people who are heartbreakers. And the signs of a heartbreaker is that, this person might wear a lot of sunshades too. They'll charm you, okay? One of the reasons so many people are attracted to heartbreakers is that they're incredibly charming, and they're usually very attractive, and they have a way with words, and they know exactly how to sweep you off your feet. However, if you look closely enough, you can see that in reality, they're all charm, and that's it. So you want to definitely look at those signs of a potential serial heartbreaker, okay? So Capricorn, dealing with someone who's charming, that's a heartbreaker. Again, there is basically no meaningfulness, okay? There's no meaningfulness, or in other words, all of their actions are superficial and unimportant. They don't do anything meaningful for you, Capricorn, but I bet they expect you to do everything for them, right? It's BS, right? So I feel like they won't be by your side when you need them. They won't actively listen to you. They won't tangibly, which means physically, help you with the problem that you're facing. They might shower you with flowers, gifts, and sweet words and sex you up all day and night. But these things might make you feel noticed and important temporarily, but what matters most is that your partner actually shows up when you need them. And a serial heartbreaker never does that, okay? And they're overly cagey. Another sign that indicates you're bound to have your heart broken by a person is when they're being overly cagey for a long time. Everyone opens up at their own pace, but when you've been dating someone for a few weeks and they haven't opened up in the slightest way, then that's a sign. That is a sign. That's a red flag. That might include them not being straightforward about their feelings towards you. They can send mixed signals, making you feel uncertain about where you stand with them. And so this usually happens because a serial heartbreaker, they're always ready to jump from one relationship to another, okay? All right? And that means that they're not willing to open up in order to create a meaningful connection with you. All right? So another suspicious signs to look out for is you may often try to decode your partner's actions, spend much time trying to guess what's going on inside their minds, or you notice that they're resorting to playing mind games with you instead of being straightforward about their feelings, or they rarely disclose any intimate information about themselves, and they avoid deep conversations. You don't have time for this, Capricorn. You're stronger than this. You're stronger than this. You're better than this. And you deserve more than this. And this person may get too close too fast, right? If someone moves full on into a relationship with you, it's natural to feel flattered, important, and special, but like the old folks usually say, if it happens too fast, it won't last, right? That's like bars, like rhyming, right? But however, the tendency to get too close too fast, it actually suggests you're dealing with the heartbreaker straight up. So every relationship moves at its own pace, but no matter how you look at it, asking someone to, let's say move in with you on the third date is a bit too much. They're doing too much, don't you think? So One common mistake often derails promising relationships is rushing into them too quickly. Asking someone to move in together only a few weeks after knowing them. You want to gradually get to know someone and let the connection blossom organically, okay? Organically is not a word just to be used with produce, fruits, and vegetables. It can be used with relationships too. You want a relationship to grow organically so it could be more successful, okay? And but now in the case of a heartbreaker, the reason they go full on into a relationship is far from romantic, okay? Like, they have no intentions of getting to know you, all right? They may want to get to know your bank account, your wallet, your pockets, your credit score, but they have no desire to build an authentic connection with you, Capricorn. So, hide your purse, hide your wallet, hide your bank account statements. You know what I'm saying? This person seeks to have fun. They seek to manipulate, to use you, and gain as much experience as they want within a short period of time. And then they'll leave you and jump into a new next relationship. It's just sad. It's really sad. And, another suspicious sign to look out for a heartbreaker is there's no boundaries in the relationship. Or the person encourages you to put your friends, your family, your responsibilities aside for the sake of them. Or your person talks about being having big decisions like getting married or having kids, even though you've been dating for a short amount of time. That's a sign that you need to run. Run, Forrest, run. You know what I'm saying? So, and also their past keeps knocking on their door. If you're out on a date and one of the exes calls them, they tell you that they bumped on another ex the other day, or that they went for coffee just to catch up. People with whom your partner used to have something for, a thing for, if they keep appearing on their DMs or whatever, calling them, texting them, it seems like their past keeps knocking on their door, right? So, although they may reassure you that the past doesn't matter to them anymore, it's you they want to marry on the second date, it's the opposite, okay? Serial heartbreakers are never really done with their past, okay? And they usually are laced with narcissism too. Like, they like to get attention. They have that source that makes them feel validated by the previous partners. And they might even go back and forth to them, back and forth from their ex to you. And if you notice that this person still keeps up with their past, in touch with most of their exes, there's a chance this is a heartbreaker and a heartbreak will follow. So if this person isn't clear about the reasons behind their latest breakup, or they get annoyed and frustrated when you ask them about their previous relationship, this is a heartbreaker. Or your person keeps in touch with most of their exes, this is a heartbreaker, okay? So, and another thing, they avoid accountability. I'm going to keep this kind of short. I can just go on and on and on about heartbreakers because, I can see straight through them. They're so transparent. They don't even realize it. When you're wise, when you have a gift, you can just see straight through people, And I feel like a heartbreaker has no interest whatsoever in seriously investing in your relationship. They usually avoid accountability for their mistakes and bad decisions. And Capricorn, all they want to keep things between you casual and light and fun, and emotional confrontations about their wrong actions isn't on their list. Okay, just lay down, let me sex you up, give me some money, and I'll hit you up after I'm done hitting up my ex. It's crazy. But if you confront them or tell them that they did something that hurt you, they'll brush it off or change the subject. They may even gaslight you and make it seem like it's your fault, it's you, make it seem like you're crazy. They won't even consider changing their behavior or apologizing for their actions. So I want you to release yourself from this, okay? I really do. Like, this person plays the blame shifting game. And when you tell your partner that they said or did something to hurt you, they will overreact. They feel like, if you feel like your partner isn't interested in helping you make your relationship or connection better, they're a heartbreaker. They're a loser, okay? They're a joke. So if they make you feel like you're too much, a serial heartbreaker doesn't always go all in their relationships, and they do the complete opposite. So they put emotional walls up and they create great emotional distance. And if you found yourself dating a serial heartbreaker, you might notice that they make you feel like you're too much. Like, why you want to help me? Why are you giving me flowers? Why are you doing so much? Please, Capricorn, leave them in the dust of indifference, okay? They may feel like you might ask for more time, or you might ask for conversation for them to open up, and they might make you feel like you always expect or ask them for too much. Like, ain't nobody got time for this type of person. That's why they end up alone, So, in reality, you're not the one that's asking for too much, Capricorn. You just know what you deserve, okay? And, you know, they're just not in a place to give and invest in you or the relationship. So, falling for a serial heartbreaker, you know, it's very one-sided. You feel like you're the one doing all the work. Your partner has repeatedly told you that you're too clingy or too needy or too intense or too passionate. And they rarely make adjustments to their calendar to make time for you. Let me tell you, falling for a serial heartbreaker is something that can happen to pretty much anyone. And it's easy to ignore the warning signs, especially if they're charming the socks off of you. And they know exactly what to say and do for you. If that has happened to you, Capricorn, try to view this experience as a useful lesson for yourself and your next relationship. And if you're lucky enough not to cross paths with a serial heartbreaker or to leave them in the dust of your indifference, make sure you pay attention to early warning signs that betray their facade, okay? And make sure you keep an eye out on the red flags that I mentioned: superficial, non-meaningful actions, unwillingness to open up, moving too fast, being tangled up in their past, unwilling to be held accountable for anything wrong that they do within the connection with you, and making you feel like you're too much. Leave them in the dust of indifference, okay? All right? Capricorn, you're stronger than this, you're better than this, and you deserve more. With that being said, like, comment, share, and subscribe here to Ortiz Apple Tree. Until next time, Capricorn, take care.